Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Zargabaath. So yeah, I believe many of you have known that on 7 stars he has become insanely OP buffer. Okay, so let's start from his stats. But yeah, let's compare him to Seaside Nicole and Ignis because both Seaside Nicole and Ignis are also a buffer. They also able to attack, so let's take a look first on their offensive stats. Okay, so for Zargabaath, he's a physical attacker too, and he can reach 150% attack, which is amazing. It is about the same number, okay, not about the same, but the same number like real 7 stars attacker. So if you take a look on Ignis, only 50%. So it is obvious that Ignis simply cannot compete with Zargabaath in terms of attack power. And yeah, like you know that Ignis chaining skill is kinda bad because it cannot be chained with other characters. And yeah, if you take a look on magic stats, it is also very high, okay, 120% magic. Man, Seaside Nicole only get 80%, but remember Zargabaath magical abilities are not that powerful compared to Seaside Nicole, okay? So yeah, I don't say he is better because Zargabaath is more like a physical attacker, okay? So magic may be kind of useless. And yeah, it is obvious that his health is the best, okay? He can learn 70% to 130% health boost, okay? How's that not amazing? If you're still not convinced, then take a look on his passive, okay? Remember that on 6 stars, he has a chance to ignore fatal damage. The chance is 100% and when his health above 10%. So, oh my god, that's pretty tanky, okay? And yeah, if that's not enough, he also has 20% physical and magical evasion. And on 7 stars, he gets another 20%. Which make him has 40% evasion. Okay, really insane. Okay, so with that, I believe it is kind of easy to max his physical evasion into 100%. That means he can also become a tanker. How's that not amazing? And yeah, from what I remember, he also able to provoke the enemy. So really, Zargabaath, you are really OP in my opinion. And yeah, his Trustmaster ability, okay, it gives him dual wield, so it will help you maximize his stats. It also gives him stop resist, so it is a must-have. And if you equip Judge Helm, this is also automatically increase his survivability because Judge Helm give you 15% all elemental resist except for dark, so this is definitely make him harder to kill compared to other characters. And not only that, it upgrades your LB, okay? So yeah, pretty amazing, okay, because his LB on 7 stars form is kind of broken, okay, very good LB. So about his stats, he is really far beyond the other 2 buffers, okay, so really good stats. But what about his abilities? Let's take a look on them. So I will only talk about his 7 stars because yeah, his 6 stars review are still fresh, okay? It is less than 5 months, so you can watch that if you need his 6 stars review. But really guys, his 7 stars is really insane. The first cooldown ability is Prismatic Barrier, so this will give you 60% all elemental resist, okay? How's that not amazing? The elemental resist lasts for 3 turns. Yes, 3 turns. And yes, this Prismatic Barrier only has 4 turns as its cooldown. So you only have 1 turn downtime, okay? You can use Bastion on that downtime, okay? So Bastion gives you 40% all elemental resist, maybe 20% lower, but still a very good spell, especially the all stats break resist, which is really important on this day. And yeah, this Prismatic Barrier also grants you quickening. Okay, quickening is an ability which allow Zargabaath to double cast his ability. So yeah, you can use it with Arcadian Crash. Arcadian Crash is, yeah, like Hero Crash, but it is much better because it buffs 150% instead of 100% for 5 turns. Remember that you can double cast this, so choose the character that is really important. For example, use this on on your tanker, okay? Because they gonna take the most damage, so they need a little bit extra of defense or spirit. And for your attacker or magician, because they are the only one who deal damage, so you don't need to give this buff to like a character like support. You get my idea. And it also remove attack, defense, magic, spirit break from one ally, so pretty amazing skill. But not only that, okay, remember that quickening also allow you double cast Berserk Crash. Berserk Crash is kinda useless in my opinion. Blade of Justice is very nice if you need to dispel the enemy while need buffing your character at the same time, so pretty good. Hero Crash is inferior version of Arcadian Crash, so I don't think you need it. Judgment Blade is, yeah, to draw the MP from the enemy, but really it's better to use Rejuvenate, because Rejuvenate, especially the Awakened Rejuvenate, is really good because it recovers 100% health and 50% MP. So yeah, amazing. And Sacred Strike and Vengeance Blade. Vengeance Blade is his chaining tool. Okay, I will talk about that later. But the bad thing about this quickening is it doesn't allow you to use his Word of Flow and Arcadian Light. Okay, so those two are his one of his most powerful abilities. So not able to cast both of those are kinda downer in my opinion. Maybe you say it doesn't matter because he learns another cooldown ability which is amazing, but I think you will see later, okay, why you still need those two. Now let's talk about Vengeance Blade. So Vengeance Blade is his attacking ability. You can chain this with Octaslash, which make him a good buffer because you can help your character to chain and finish using other characters. Okay, it deals 6 times damage without any imperil, so really it doesn't do anything special. So you only use this to help your chainer. Okay, and now the second cooldown ability, Arcadia's Might. So this is pretty amazing. Okay, 140% all stats buff for 3 turns to all allies, and 40% mitigation. So the usual number is 30%, so it is 10% higher, which is very useful. And it also gives you 3 turns access to quickening. Okay, the drawback of this Arcadia's Might is this is 7 turns cooldown skill. Okay, so that means the duration only 3 turns, so you have 4 turns without this buff. This is why I said you still need I forgot the name. Okay, you still need Word of Law and Arcadian Light, because while this buff is inactive, you need those two for your party members. But because you cannot dual cast that, then it is kinda a downer. Okay, so basically if you use this Arcadian Might on the first turn, you are done, you cannot do anything. On the second turn, maybe you can help with chaining, but on the third turn you need to start casting your Arcadian Light and Word of Law. Okay, because on the fourth turn, if you don't prepare that, it means that you don't have either stats buff or damage mitigation. So yeah, only one free turn. Okay, now his LB is also pretty good. Actually, you can use this if you're able to gather your limit burst crystal on your when your Hardia's mic duration active, then you can continue buff your party using this. Okay, this is even more insane. 150% all stats buff, which is 10% better than our Hardia's mic, and 50% damage mitigation. Whoa, that's half damage. Okay, you can also combine this with like P shield or whatever with basically normal or magic mitigation to achieve higher reduction. So pretty amazing. Okay, I believe you can gather his LB, okay, to full within 3 turns because he has 50% faster LB rate. And let's say you have another character on your party that able to boost your LB rate, then it is pretty easy to keep those 2 active entire battle. Okay, so pretty good character. While he is not active, he can help you with chain. So really insane buffer. Okay, so enough about abilities. Now let's talk about equipment. Oh, his equipment is kind of complicated. Okay, but really unlike other buffer who need you to make sure that they have enough MP, on Zargabaath you can simply kind of careless with his equipment because he gets huge bonus on his MP. Okay, also remember she can drain the enemy's MP and has that amazing rejuvenate. So pretty easy. Okay, but I think you should make him into dual wielder to maximize his stats. But if you want to make him into double hander, then it's also good because he able to do that too. Okay, but you need a well equipment. So pretty easy equipment. Okay, now my conclusion for Zargabaath. In my opinion, Zargabaath is now one of the best character on this game. Okay, because really guys, he has good starting buff, 140% all stats and 40% damage mitigation. How's that not awesome? After that, you simply need to gather his LB crystals and use it. Another 150% and 50% damage mitigation. After that, you can help your party to dealing damage using that Octa/chaining. Okay, very good. And if you want to make him into full-fledged support, he also able to do that because he has all elemental resist buff and he can become really good MP battery, especially with that quickening. Okay, you can recover 100% MP on one character per turn. Okay, so pretty good. And remember, stop is really important on this day, so he has stop protection for all your characters. It is always welcome. And not only that, he is very tanky, especially if you gear him up with Ring of Lucia. You have seen that before. Okay, with quick assault he can easily has 100% evasion rate, really hard to kill. And if he cannot be killed by physical attack, then it only means that magical attack is the only way. But again, he has one-time KO protection. Okay, so it is really hard to kill him, and as a support, that's really important. Not only that, okay, that rejuvenate, that amazing rejuvenate also gives you auto life buff, but you need to awaken that first. But really, 100% health, 50% MP, auto life buff, how can you still complain for that amazing thing? Okay, really guys, I think he is the best buffer at this point. Okay, and for his Trustmaster and Super Trustmaster reward, they are good, but I don't think it is worth to pull him for that. Maybe if you have for Zargabaath, then simply make him into one Zargabaath. Okay, because I don't think you need to bring 2 7-star Zargabaath. Of course, 2 7-star Zargabaath will become very good because this will make you able to keep your crazy buff entire battle, but I don't think you need it. Okay, So I think that's all you need to know about Zargabaath. I give him 10 out of 10. Okay, very good support, and I think he is one of the most efficient character on this game. Okay, so it is kind of like, I forget. Okay, yeah, Rem, kind of like Rem. Rem also able to heal and chain at the same time. So Zargabaath is on the same level of multi-role. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about Zargabaath. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave XPS guide. Bye bye guys.